Today we are here with Ryan Sissons, who is a pro short course triathlete. We're going to be using 3D motion and 3D Aero to evaluate his position in the overall, and specifically looking at whether adding Clip-Ons to his draft legal bike will be of any value in his racing. Ryan, this is a new bike for you. How are you feeling about it?
Pretty good. I mean, I've set it up as close to the tarmac as possible. It's obviously feels a little different, a little stiffer in the front. Obviously with the disc brakes, it feels a lot stiffer through the wheels, through axles. So yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed it so far, but yeah, definitely looking forward to getting it set up a little bit better.
Okay, so what we're seeing here is just based on the angles. You're slightly overextended when your knee is at the bottom of the pedal stroke. Seeing a very flat torso angle, which isn't unusual for a racing position. Slightly steep on the arm angle, but you're not stretching forward potentially as much as you could. For the alignment, your knee lateral travel, which is tied to this diagram, is good, but we want to see if we can possibly be better aligned. Seeing a little bit of more shoulder wiggle than we'd necessarily like to, and quite a steep seating position. So what we're going to try is moving the saddle back a bit, down a bit, and also we're going to move your cleats to try to take some strain off your calves running off the bike. How do those changes feel?
I can notice the seat, like down, feel like maybe moving forward a little bit, but it's hard to know on like a short effort. But
for the next capture, we'll try in the drops position.
Yeah.
Because if you end up in a situation where your hood's position is super low and then drops isn't viable, it's time to look at whether the hood's position should be a bit higher.
Yeah.
That's why we have multi-shape bars. We won't make any changes to the actual position for this one. We'll just go into drops and see what happens. What we see from this comparison between the hoods and the drops is that you're not sacrificing anything on the stability front, even though you've closed up a lot for the hood's position, but it's significantly more aerodynamic, so we're not going to pursue trying to optimize for the drops position. We're going to keep working on the hoods and then try that in comparison to the Clip-Ons. Okay, looking up the road. What we saw from the Clip-Ons in their proper up top position is that it was more aerodynamic, but it came at the cost of closing you up quite a lot, and it's not really sustainable because your elbows are so far behind the armrests, and a key part of using aerobars properly is to be supported. So what we're going to try next is mounting the clip-ons lower with pads on the bar, which is not an official use of these at this point, but potentially you could find a way of achieving it, just to see if it's worth going down the path of using clip-ons. Comparison?
More sustainable, I think. Like, the position's a bit more comfortable.
Now we've reached the end of the process. The answer to our original question, should you be using clip-ons, turns out to be yes. You can see the visual explanation of that is that when you're on the hoods, your arms are occupying space well outside your legs. Once you get onto the clip-ons in our lower lengthened position, you are bringing in your arms and shoulders quite significantly. So the power estimation that we're giving here is based on you doing that effort on your own. When you're in a pack, that would be significantly discounted, but we're talking about using clip-ons for a situation when you're not in the pack where it's going to make quite a difference. So what needs to happen now is figuring out a way to achieve this lower, longer clip-on position in a way that you can sustainably ride it.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously good to see the numbers show that there is a significant difference, and kind of just looking forward to riding it on the road and testing it out and seeing how sustainable it is during efforts and races. So, yeah, thank you.